Amazing. Getting a guy like that back, knowing the impact he has on the game, the impact he has on other players is very strong. So getting him back is really big boost for us.
In practice, but how does he look to you?
Well, he looks the way a football player is supposed to look. Seeing his, just seeing his joy to be back. He really missed the fellas. He really missed the game. I think he sees the type of impact he had on others. So he got a standing ovation when he came into the room. He was very excited, and I think now it's about getting back to work. He's a really impactful physical football player, and we're certainly great to have him back. Feel great about it.
How long does it take for teammates to learn each other's pass rush moves? Connie's talked about the acclimation period it takes.
Well, it depends on how many actual reps you get together, how much practice time. Sometimes it takes years, sometimes it takes months. It's just a matter of how well you work together and how what your past experiences are about working with others. But it varies. It varies for different groups.
How much of a factor do you think it's been for Connie and Ziggy?
I think it's been a factor. I mean, they've done a lot of great things. I think everybody wants to look at just the sack factor, which obviously is what they do. They get sacks, but they've been able to affect the quarterback. They've tipped balls. They've scored on defense. They've caused fumbles. They've done a lot of really good football-oriented things that sometimes people don't see. But I think the sacks, football is a tough game, and you have to really work on it. The sacks will come. It's just a matter of the work. You have to put in the work, understand the process, and the sacks will come. But there's a lot of really good football things that they're doing that people might not recognize.
What kind of challenge will you guys see in Lamar Jackson on Sunday?
Well, I think that everyone's seen how special of an athlete he is, how special of an offense that they have, and he's a really good open field player. Obviously, his throwing game is developing as well, so he's a dual threat, no question about it. So there's no question we're gonna have our hands full dealing with him in the offense.
How similar does what they do look to 49ers teams under Roman and Kaepernick from several years
That was a
back?
long time ago, but they're doing some very unique things, and obviously they've caused problems for a lot of teams in the NFL. They've put up some really good numbers, and we have our work cut out for us.
What have we seen from Shaquille from last year to this year?
Well, he's been consistent. You can see how his confidence. He expects to shut people down. He expects to make plays, and anytime you've been around really good players and watch them grow in development, he's right on pace to being, one of the best. But it's a matter of consistency, making the plays, and anybody can be good, but you have to make the plays. And he's being more productive.
During the week, how important is it to mix like fun stuff in between all the work that these guys do during a long day?
Well, football is fun. So if you love what you do, which we all do, just coming to work is fun. So and Coach Carroll has a great environment, so we don't have to worry about loving what we do. This is our passion, and we're very, very, very fortunate to do what our passion is.
Over the defense on second quarter on Sunday. He brings them all together. He's done it before, but is that something that comes with some coaxing from you? Is there some sort of, where you know when to turn that over to him? That's a leadership thing.
That is a leadership, and Bobby and I are kind of connected in a lot of different ways. And I talked to him afterwards. He said, "Coach, I knew you were about to bring us all up, so I beat you to it." He was able to really understand the situation. Natural leaders understand when the team needs to be talked to, in good times and in bad. But that was a time that, we had a short field a couple times. They scored on us a couple times. And, we have we have pretty high standards, and we have to get control of that game. And Bobby, he recognized that, and he brought the team up, and he did what great leaders do. He looked at them all in the eye and challenged them all, and they turned it around.
Where do you feel the unit is as a whole through 6 games?
Well, I think it's a process. They continue to develop. I think our football is still ahead of us. We're very proud of a lot of things we've done. There's no question we have some areas to improve in, We don't want to be at our peak right now. You want to be at your peak toward the end of the season, but we are very effective in a lot of areas. In some areas, we certainly need to improve, and we're always trying to find ways to continue to grow. But we're getting better.
A couple weeks ago, Pete told us that you guys have the rule where when you went on the road, veterans take some of the first-class seats on the way home. What do you think of that? Do you mind sitting back and coach?
Well, that rule wasn't here the first time I was here, and I told Coach if I had not left, that rule would not be in place. But I understand, and the players really they really look forward to that. So if winning gives them the seats, I'll take it. I'll take it every time. They like it. They played. They need to be comfortable. So I'm all for it. But sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable. But I'll manage.
You were here the first time they had a team-owned plane, right? So it was more customized in the back?
No, it was charter. Yeah, it was charter, yeah.
Coach on the way home from Cleveland?
Excuse me?
Coach on the way home from Cleveland?
I was not in first class. I was in the coach. I'll take that on wins, though. I'll take that.
Did they tell you they had your seat?
No, it's first come, first serve for them. But for the older players, now that we've won a few times on the road, now they have their assigned seats now, so they know exactly where they go. But we have assigned seats in the back. Everybody's pushed back, but it's a good tradition. I'm okay with it.
Are you actually?
Winning, I'm okay with winning.
Anything else, guys? Thanks, Coach.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.